Hello everyone, and welcome to part 3 of Mega Man 2. And here we are in the first Wily Castle stage of the game. And first things first, we're dealing with these stupid birds again. But at least we don't have to worry about Big Eye. I'd rather deal with the birds over Big Eye any day. Now, one new thing about the Mega Man game, well, one new thing about Mega Man 2 is that unlike the last game, once again, there is a map for the Wily Castle, which again will become the future of classic Mega Man games. The first two Wily Castle stages is well known for its awesome music. And for very good reason, too. Mega Man 2 is well known for having a great soundtrack. Mega Man 3 also. And that's why you need Platform 3. Well, Item 3, to be exact. We've got the Sniper Joe in our way, so we're going to snipe it. Well, if you would call it a snipe, I guess. And we've got another Sniper Joe. No biggie. The Sniper Joe's really got nerfed. The AI is so much more simple now. I did not mean to do that. I still didn't mean to do that. Slowpoke. Get out of here. Okay, this is where we need Item 1. Be careful climbing up here because there are tellies getting in our way. But they're not too much of a bother. I meant to say bother. Well, here comes the worst part of the whole stage. Now, unlike the regular stages in Mega Man 2, there is absolutely no checkpoint from this point on. And look at this thing! Meet Mecha Dragon. Make sure you stay in front of the screen, otherwise, if you touch the body, it's instant death. So don't touch the body. He's weak to the quick boomerang, which hardly uses any ammo at all. So that's one good thing about it. Anyways, we beat the first Wily Castle stage. Oh, I've got to say, some of you might have a very hard time with that boss. Especially on the first try. I mean, timing your jumps, trying not to get hit to the point where you're going to fall down, and dealing with flickering. It's so horrible. here are some weapon refreshments. Ooh, that was a close jump. Barely made it. I'm actually recording pretty late. Well, not too late, but maybe late to some of you. But it's past 11 o'clock at night right now. And this video probably won't get uploaded until, I guess, tomorrow. Somewhere in the morning, I guess. Now be careful in this area, because there's a whole bunch of mole enemies around here. At this point in time, there's really no use for item 2. So why did I refill it? Because I have the urge to do something like that. I always have the urge to do things in video games. Watch out for these falling chains. Okay, make sure you're in this position, because when you throw item 3, it goes upwards, and when it hits the wall, it continues to go up. So, it's best not to be close to the wall when you're throwing item 3, because it takes a little while for it to go up. Well, a little while longer at that. So it's best to be at a little bit of distance from the wall and then throw item 3. That way you won't be able to use that much ammo. I mean, you won't have to worry about using much ammo. Now we have to deal with this haunted wall, this haunted room. I don't know what this boss is called, honestly. I really don't know. All I know is that the more parts of the walls that you destroy, the faster it gets. And that's the end. Now it's time to move on to stage 3. And here's where they decide to change the music. Not to say that this track is bad at all, at least. The most energy tanks that you can carry in this game are 4. So I really don't need that energy tank. At this point, I don't need any of the items. Well, maybe item 1, but that's it. Now be careful in this area. That's why you want to be careful. Nobody is going to expect a big giant fish to just pop out of nowhere. Nobody is going to expect that. Be careful in this area, be careful. At this point, just fall straight down. Don't move. Okay, yeah, it's still there. Yeah, that didn't work at all. and there's really no point in me doing that. So I don't know why I even tried. As you can see, I used the metal blade trick just now, so I can save ammo on the metal blade, even though the metal blade does not use that much ammo at all. Just like the quick boomerang. I don't know why I tried. Metal Blade may be the best weapon in the whole game, but it doesn't work on everything. And just look at this thing. It looks just like Gus Man. Not to mention it shoots out mets. Well, metals. Neo-metals. I don't know why, but for some reason in Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U, they call it the Metals Metwars. I don't know why. Because I could have sworn they were called Metals, not Metors. Yeah, those weapon energies are useless to me. They are so useless. And here's everyone's least favorite Wily Castle in this entire game. And one of the worst Wily Castle stages of all time. And even the stage is not bad by itself. No. Don't even get me started on the boss right now. Compared to the boss, this stage is pretty good. But that's really not saying much at all. Look, I'm falling through pits. See? Every time I have to fall through there, I end up back here. See, look at that. Okay, I finally made it over it. Okay, this is actually where I need item 2. But at the same time, maybe not. But it's best to use item 2 just to be safe in case you don't want to take out the time to learn where the hole is. Well, the holes are. Because it's really not worth replicating just by losing a life. I want that energy tank. I'm feeling really sleepy, but that's not gonna stop me from recording. Now be careful in this area because there are chilies, as you can see. And the metal blade is actually one of those weapons where you can aim in any direction that you want. I forgot to mention that. I don't know why, but I just forgot to mention it. Better late than never, right? The Metal Blade trick really comes in handy in this area. Especially when it comes to dealing with tellies. Now, there are no tellies in this area. I'm just gonna use item 2 and get it over with. I've come too far to die and take a risk. And the Metal Blade doesn't work on that machine, so we'll just have to take it out the old-fashioned way. One thing for sure, it still turns into your direction. It always turns where you're facing. So at least it's not too stupid. Oh, I hate this boss. Everyone should hate this boss. Everyone that's played Mega Man 2 knows what this boss is, and knows the hate and the torture. First things first, this boss is weak to Crash Bomb. And I believe there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these turrets that you have to destroy. I'm not sure what they are. They look like turrets to me. But the worst part is you can't destroy these things with anything else. I'm trying my best not to destroy all of these walls because it's really not necessary. You actually have enough fuel to you actually have enough ammo to destroy every single turret in one go without destroying all of the walls at the same time. So that's a good thing. But the boss still sucks either way, so it's not saying much. But now it's time to take on all the bosses once again in one room. So, be back in a second. Okay, now it is time to take on Dr. Wily. Now honestly, this particular version of the Wily machine looks like a remastered version of the first one. It moves back and forth. We're actually fighting on the same ground, kind of like before, and he shoots out a blast, kind of like the first game. Only it goes in an under arc. I say under arc because it goes downward and then goes upwards. And then his face is revealed. This is reminiscent. Kind of. And now he shoots bouncing balls, which are even harder to avoid. I can actually get past the next boss. Yes, the next boss. With 2 E-tanks. If not 1. But we'll see that boss next time. See you then.